Good evening, everyone. Short stories in English. The story number 7, chapter 3, the object. Before we start, let's go to see what has happened before in chapter 1 and 2. وقتتون بخیر دوستان. داستانهای کوتاه انگلیسی تو سطح بیگینر، سطح ابتدایی. داستان شماره 7. لارا the invisible woman. لارا زن نامریی. بریم اول ببینیم تو داستانهای، یعنی تو چپترهای قبلی چه اتفاقی افتاده، بعد برگردیم برای شروع چپتر 3. So, chapter 1 review. Laura is an average woman. لورا یه زن معمولیه. She is an administrative assistant in Edinburgh. اون یه دستیار اجراییه تو ادینبرو. One day, Laura and her friends drive to the country. یه روزی لورا و دوستاش رانندگی میکنن، میرن به سمت خارج شهر. countryside، روستا، جای سرسبز باز. ببینید ما نمیگیم رانندگی میکنن به خونه، یا رانندگی میکنه یا محل کار، یا رانندگی میکنه به هر جایی. ما میگیم مثلا با ماشین میره خارج شهر. اونا از فعل استفاده میکنن، یعنی به جای که بگن go to the country with the car، میگن drive to the country. معنیش همون میشه با ماشین میرن به خارج شهر. They want to have a barbecue. میخوان که یه مراسم کباب درست کنن، باربیکیو، غذا درست کنن. During the barbecue, Laura finds a strange object. در طول باربیکیو، کباب درست کردن، لورا یه چیز عجیب پیدا میکنه. She touches it and become invisible. لمسش میکنه و نامریی میشه. No one can see or find her. هیچ کس نمیتونه ببینتش و پیداش کنه. Laura goes back to Edinburgh. لورا برمیگرده ادینبرو. She wants to have fun being invisible. اون میخواد از نامریی بودنش لذت ببره، خوش بگذرونه. Her friends become worried. دوستاش نگران میشن. They call the police. اونا به پلیس خبر میدن. بریم خلاصه چپتر 2. Laura is still invisible. لورا هنوز نامریه. She goes to her office in Edinburgh. اون میره به دفترش توی ادینبرو. She listens to a meeting about low profits. اون به یه جلسه، یه میتینگ در مورد سود کم گوش میده، یعنی میره توی جلسه. An employee named Antonio says a big project is not possible. یه کارمند به نام آنتونیو میگه که پروژه بزرگمون غیر ممکنه. لورا checks Antonio's files. لورا مدارک آنتونیو رو، پوشه های آنتونیو رو چک میکنه. He's lying. در دروغ میگه. He has sold the idea for the project. اون ایده پروژه رو فروخته. Laura gives Antonio's files to a manager. لورا پرونده آنتونیو رو میده به مدیر. Next, Laura checks on her husband. بعدش لورا یه سری به شوهرش میزنه. He's very worried. خیلی نگرانه. She realizes he loves her. میفهمه که شوهرش دوستش داره. She wants to be normal again. میخواد دوباره معمولی باشه. She thinks touching the metal ball might help. اون فکر میکنه شاید لمس توپ فلزی کمکش کنه. She drives to the park again. برمیگرده به پارک. However, something strange is happening there. یه اتفاق عجیب داره میفته اونجا. Let's start chapter 3. The object. شیء. Laura is back at the small park. لورا برمیگرده به پارک کوچیک. There is a crowd of people. عده زیادی آدم اونجاست. The police are also there. پلیس هم اونجاست. طبق معمول من اون چیزایی رو میخونم که احساس میکنم، ترجمه میکنم که احساس میکنم ممکنه متوجه نشید، یا به هر حال اگه متوجه نشید معنی رو کامل نمیگیرید. What are all these people doing here? Laura thinks. Then she realizes they are there because of her. اونا به خاطر اونجا. Sophie and Raj are among the crowd. صوفی و راج بین جمعیتن. They are talking near a table. نزدیکی میز با هم حرف میزنن. Laura walks over to them. As she walks, Laura looks around. Everyone is there. Laura's friends, her relatives, police, and volunteers from Edinburgh. همه اونجا، دوستاش، خانوادهش، پلیس و داوطلبونی برای پیدا کردنش. Even Craig is just driving up. حتی Craig هم رسیده اونجاست. Think, Sophie, says Raj sadly. Where could Laura be? I mean, we were right there. I have no idea, Sophie replies. She will come back. It's just so strange. Yeah, 1 minute she's talking on her mobile and then she's gone. یه لحظه داره با موبایلش حرف میزنه بعد نیست. I know, says Sophie. I'm really worried. Laura listens. She feels really bad. She doesn't want to hurt her friends. نمیخواد به دوستاش آسیب بزنه. Her husband. She doesn't want to waste people's time. نمیخواد وقت مردم رو هدر بده. She just wants to get back to the metal ball. She's done being invisible. بسشه. نامریی بودن بسشه. She hears Raj again. Hey, Sophie, do you remember that metal ball over by the trees? اونجا کنار درخت? Yeah. Well, I have a theory. من یه ایده‌ای دارم. یه تئوری نظریه دارم. Sophie looks at him. A theory? Yes, Raj continues. What if it's more than that? اگه بیشتر از این باشه، موضوع چیز دیگه باشه چی؟ What if it did something to Laura? Sophie continues to look at Raj. She seems confused. گیج شده. But Laura is not confused. She is worried. She doesn't want her friends to know anything. She just wants to touch the ball and become visible. میخواد توپو لمس کنه و مرئی بشه، یعنی دوباره دیده بشه. She doesn't want to explain. Raj looks closely at Sophie. از نزدیک به صوفی نگاه میکنه. دقیق بهش نگاه میکنه. Maybe the ball is special. Maybe it made Laura sick. شاید لورا رو مریض کرده. Or maybe it even took her somewhere. یا یه جایی بردتش. You never know. نمیدونی. Sophie shakes her head. You and her theories, Raj. تو هم با این نظریه هات. Then she pauses. مکس میکنه. There is no other explanation. توضیح دیگه ای نیست. Maybe. Think about it. Laura went missing near it. لورا نزدیک اون گم شد. Raj adds. They look at each other. Then Raj says, come on, let's go look. Sophie finally agrees. Okay, let's go. The two friends start walking over to the trees. Over اونجا پیش درخت. Oh no, thinks Laura. What if they take the object or give it to the police? Laura runs ahead of her Sorry. For the pause. Yeah. Oh no, thinks Laura. What if they take the object? اگه برش دارن چی؟ Or give it to the police. Laura runs ahead of her friends. Laura دوستاش جلو میفته. She has to find the object first. Laura gets to the trees first. The metal object isn't there. Where is it? She thinks. It has to be here somewhere. It didn't fly away. پرواز که نمیکنه که. She keeps looking. به گشتن ادامه میده. Raj and Sophie come closer. نزدیکتر میان. It has to be around here. I threw it right over here. انداختمش اینجاها. Says Raj as he points to the trees. That's it. Nash, thinks Laura. Someone moved it. یکی جابجاش کرده. That's it منظورش اینه که همینه. اینجا منظورش اونهاش نیست. What if they lost it? اگه گمش کرده باشن چی؟ I need that ball. Laura runs to where Raj is pointing. لورا میره اونجایی که راج اشاره میکنه. Raj and Sophia walk to the area too. Suddenly, Raj stands up. He has the metal object in his hand. Laura looks carefully at the object. There is no light at all now. نوری نداره دیگه. She doesn't know what that means. She just has to find a way to touch the object again. اون باید یه رای پیدا کنی که اون شیء رو لمس کنه. She knows it will make her visible. Hey, Sophie, I found it, calls Raj. Sophie runs over. Sophie میره اونجا. Wow, what is it? She asks. I've no idea, replies Raj. It's round and made of metal, round, geared. But I don't know what it does. ولی کارش رو نمیدونم. چیکار میکنه؟ Do you really think it did something with Laura? I doubt it. شک دارم. It just doesn't make sense. واقعا جور در نمیاد. It's just a metal ball. So much for my theory. خیلی زیاده برای نظریه من. Raj throws the metal ball into the trees. Laura watched it carefully. Come on, says Sophie as they walk away. Now let's check with the police. Maybe we should call the hospitals or... Laura waits for Raj and Sophie to leave. She wants to touch the object, but she doesn't want to hurt her friends. If she suddenly appears, they might be really afraid. اگه یهو ظاهر بشه ممکنه وحشت بکنن دوستاش. At last, Raj and Sophie are gone. Are gone یعنی رفتند. نیستند. Laura goes over to the trees. She picks up the metal ball and touches it. At first, she feels nothing. Then the strange object starts to light up. بعد اون شیء عجیب روشن میشه. Laura starts shaking. میلرزه. The object is completely lit up again. Object شیء دوباره نورانی شده. روشن شده. At last, something is happening, she thinks. اتفاقی داره میفته. Suddenly, the shaking stops. The metal ball is still lit up. هنوز روشنه. Is that it? Did it work? Laura wonder. Laura نمیدونه متعجبه. She soon gets her answer. Laura, she hears. Is that you? It's Sophie and Raj. They can see her. She's visible. Laura's friends run towards her. به سمتش میدوان. She still has the light in her hand. Oh, she thinks. She quickly lets the ball go. It moves slowly into the trees. Soon she can no longer see it. Laura, where have you been? کجا بودی? calls Raj. Laura turns around. Next, Sophie adds, and what was that light? It was so bright. خیلی روشن بود. That's how we found you. اینجوری پیدات کردیم. Laura doesn't know what to say. Telling the truth. واقعیت رو بگه. Would make things so difficult. مسائل خیلی پیچیده میکنه. No one would believe her. An invisible woman? Really? Suddenly, Laura hears another voice in the crowd. It's Craig. He runs over to Laura. He hugs her tightly. محکم بغلش میکنه and kisses her. میبوستش. Then he looks her in the eyes and says, where were you? I was so worried. Laura is speechless. Laura صداش در نمیاد. I was I... More voices call out from the crowd. صدای بیشتری میاد از جمعیت. بلند میشه از جمعیت. It is her manager and several others from the office. Laura can't believe all the support. این همه حمایت رو باور نمیکنه. So many people are there to help her. The people stand around Laura. They all start talking at once. یهو همه شروع میکنن حرف زدن. We were so worried, repeats Craig. Where did you go? Says Raj. You won't believe what happened at the office, says Miss Smith. Laura puts her arm up. دستشو بالا میبره. Please, give me a minute. The crowd becomes quiet. Laura looks around first of all. اول, allow me to say thank you. Thank you so much for all your help. I really appreciate all your support. من واقعا قدردان حمایت و محبت شما هستم. Appreciate. Then she continues, I'm sure you are wondering where I was. مطمئنم شما میخوایم بدونید متعجبین کجا بودم. Well, the truth is, Laura poses. Should she really tell them the truth? Would they believe her? Would they think she was crazy? Laura begins again. The truth is, I got lost. گم شدم. She announces. اعلام میکنه. بیان میکنه. Announce. I was talking on my mobile, Laura continues. I didn't look where I was going. Suddenly, I couldn't find my way back. She smiles and says, thanks again and good night. Laura and Craig walk to her car. She's ready to go home. They walk past Raj and Sufi. They walk past. یعنی پیاده همینطور راه میره ازشون رد میشه. But what about your car? Raj calls out. Raj داد میزنه. با صدای بلند میگه. ماشینت چی؟ It was gone. رفته بود. We saw it. And what about that light? Asks Sufi. What was that? And you know, we saw something in the trees. It was a metal ball and... Laura keeps on walking. She might have to explain things later, but not now. Her experience as an invisible woman was amazing. She learned that she has kind friends, a good manager, and a great husband. She also learned something very important. It's great to have a totally average life. عالیه که یه زندگی در مجموع عادی داشته باشید. نرمال داشته باشید. Chapter 3. Review. Summary. Laura returns to the park. Laura برمیگرده به پارک. Many people are looking for her there. Raj and Sufi think the strange ball did something to Laura. They find the ball, but change their minds. اونا توپ پیدا میکنن ولی عقیدهشونو فکرشون عقیدهشونو تغییر میدن. لارا finds and touches the ball. لارا توپو پیدا میکنه و لمسش میکنه. She becomes visible again. دوباره مرئی میشه. Everyone is happy to see her. همه خوشحالن که میبیننش. But they have many questions. ولی سوالای زیادی وجود داره. Laura will answer them later. بعداً جواب بهشون میده لورا. First, she wants to enjoy having an average life again. اول میخواد که از داشتن یه زندگی نرمال و average معمولی لذت ببره. ببینید داستان 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 بخونید بخونید بخونید. من اینا رو برای شما میخونم که با من گوش بدید، با من بخونید، بعد پاوز کنید، خودتون بخونید. وقتی که تموم شد همونی که فهمیدین رو شروع کنید برای خودتون تعریف کنید. مثل این سامری، مثل این خلاصه‌ای که این داره میگه. برای خودتون تعریف کنید که داستان چی بود، با هر کلمه‌ای، با هر زبونی، با هر سطحی که هستید. اصلا مهم نیست. حتی یه جایشو نمیدونید فارسی بگید، فقط بگید، نترسید. جلو آینه بیستید، با صدای بلند به خودتون بگید. بذارید به شنیدن صدای خودتون عادت بکنید. vocabulary. معمولا لغاتو اول میخوندم ولی این بار فراموش کردم راستش، آخر میخونم. crowd. A large number of people or things together in one place. Volunteer. Someone who offers to do something. یه نفر که پیشنهاد میده یه کاری انجام بده. داوطلب. crowd یعنی جمعیت، مردم، یه چیزایی، یه گروه چیزی. hurt. To cause pain or injury to someone. صدمه زدن. confused. Unsure of what to think. Believe or do. گیج. shake. To make quick, small movements from side to side or up and down. In this case, Sufi is moving her head from side to side to mean no, no, shake. لرزیدن، تکون دادن. light up. البته تکون دادن میشه move. shake معمولا به معنی لرزیدنه ولی خب زبان میدونید سیاله دیگه، شما با هر کلمه میتونید معنیتون رو برسونید. light up. To become filled with the energy that allows us to see. light up یعنی روشن شدن. شما هم میتونید براش از مثلا روشن شدن یه چراغ استفاده بکنید، هم میتونید از چیزی که روشن میشه، یا مثلا چراغ ماشین روشن میشه، یا آتیش زدن، روشن کردن. مثلا you light up the oven. شما اوون رو روشن میکنید. turn on یا turn off واسه چیزی که معمولا دکمه داشته باشه. turn on, turn off. روشن، خاموش. truth. The true facts. Something that is not a lie. واقعیت، حقیقت. hug. To put your arms around someone and hold them. در آغوش کشیدن. kiss. To touch someone with your lips. lip, لب. especially on their mouth or face. بوسیدن کسی روی گونه یا لب. To show that you feel love or affection for them. love عشق، affection احساسات. support. To agree with an idea, person, etc. and want them to succeed. حمایت. crazy, mad, silly or stupid. دیوانه، احمق، نادون. get lost. To not know where you are. To be unable to find your way. گم شدن. comprehension, question at last. سوالای درک مطلب. Again, I read the question, but I don't answer. You answer. And if you're not sure, send me your answers and I will tell you. You can send them on the comments. Who does Laura hear talking at the park first? Who does Laura hear talking? اول لورا کی رو شنید که داره صحبت میکنه تو پارک اول؟ Her manager and her husband. Her manager and Raj. Her husband and Sophie. Raj and Sophie. At first, Laura's friends want to go back home, find a strange object again, call the police and call Craig. Laura wants to throw the ball away, find the ball before the friends, hide in the trees, listen in on the police. Listen in یعنی دزدیده گوش کردن. ما تو فارسی قدیم بهش میگیم استراق سمع. البته فارسی که نمیشه گفت عربیه. استراق سمع. دزدیده گوش دادن. Laura touches the object again and shakes, then becomes visible once more. لورا اول دوباره اون شیء رو لمس میکنه، تکون میخوره، میلرزه، then become visible once more. یه بار دیگه مرئی میشه. Continues to be invisible. Continues to be invisible. Becomes afraid. میترسه. Nothing happens. تو واقع نمیفته. Which one? And when she speaks to the group of her family and friends. وقتی با دوستاش و خانواده‌اش حرف میزنه. Laura decides to. لورا تصمیم میگیره که tell the truth. واقعیت رو بگه. Tell the truth tomorrow. فردا واقعیت رو بگه. Not tell the truth. واقعیت رو نگه. Ignore everyone. به هیچ کی توجه نکنه. همه رو ایگنور کنه. فارسی الان زیاد نوجوانا مخصوصا استفاده میکنه از ایگنور. یعنی توجه نکردن. ول کردن. توجهی کردن. Thank you very much. Thank you for being with me. That was it. That was the story number 7. The story number 7. Laura the Invisible Woman. متشکرم که با من بودید. من به این داستانا ادامه میدم. امیدوارم که همراه من باشید. گوش بدید. گوش بدید. گوش بدید. بخونید. بخونید. بخونید داستان. خوندن این داستانا بهترین راهه که خودتون زبان انگلیسی رو یاد بگیرید. به این میگن انگلیسی on the ground. یعنی انگلیسی واقعی. نه اون انگلیسی که شما تو کتابا میخونید یا تو آموزشگاه‌ها یاد میگیرید. اون انگلیسی کتابیه که خیلی متفاوته از انگلیسی واقعی. Thank you very much. Take care. Be nice.